Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Savannah Lion Games in Pooler, Georgia, where I'll be fighting a 1,000-point battle between my Dark Angels Ravenwing and Harris's Orks, the Speed WAAAAGH, coming at you. So the story that we've got going on here is that the Dark Angels were on patrol through this sector when they got word of a WAAAAGH in the area, and they realized that they were going to be outgunned and were making their way back to home base when they heard the rumblings in the distance. All the diesel. They have not been keeping their engines very tuned, not very close. So they heard it rumbling up, and they realized that they needed to make a getaway. So they tried to start making up, but the Speed WAAAAGH made their way back over here, and suddenly they realized that they were now going to be fighting a running battle. So that's the story. The game that we're going to be playing here is a bit of a made-up situation here. Essentially, what we're going to be doing is we have the two armies are set up across here. All of them, as you notice, are facing this way. Essentially, we have a 24-inch gap between us here. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing this on essentially a roving battle that's going to be going on. So at the end of each battle round, everything's going to get moved back 6 inches back over this way so that you can keep fighting and pretend that you're just going to be doing it. All your movement speeds are going to be the same. Everything else is going to be kept the same. It's just at the end of each battle round, we're going to move everything 6 inches back so that we could just keep it all as if everything's moving up this way. It's all at full throttle. There's no holding back. That's just the way it's going to be. So essentially, we're just going to be playing kill points. So at the end of the game, whoever has killed the most points worth of the enemy models wins. So that's the story. That is the mission. Before we go any further, though, let's show you the two armies that are going to be fighting it out. So for the Dark Angels, I'll be running an Outrider detachment. Leading up the detachment, we have Samael and Sableclaw and a Talon Master. We have a 5-man Ravenwing bike squad. The Sergeant has a Stormbolter, and there are 2 plasma guns. We have a Land Speeder with a Heavy Flamer. We have a 5-man Ravenwing Black Knight squad. And last but not least, we have a Dark Talon. So for the Orks, he'll be running 2 Outrider detachments. Leading off the first detachment, we have an Ork War Boss on a bike with a big choppa and a combi rocket. And we have 3 Shock Jump Dragsters. And then for the second Outrider detachment, leading it off, we have a Def Killer War Trike. We have 3 Custom Booster Blastas. And last but not least, we have a Mega Track Scrapjet. All right, so this is the armies going over deployment. I've got my Black Knights over on this side. I've got my 2 characters in the middle there. I've got my regular Land Speeder up front. Or up front. I guess kind of in front. It is kind of front. We've got the regular bikes over there, and we have my Dark Talon on this side. Going over deployment for the Orks, for the Orks. We've got the Jump Shock Dragster. We've got the Mega Track Scrapjet. We've got the Custom Booster Blasters. That's what those 3 are. We've got the War Boss on a bike, and we've got the Def Killer War Trike over here, and 2 more Shock Jump Dragsters. 2 more Shock Jump Dragsters. Easy enough for me to say. All right, so that is going to be, that's deployment. As of right now, the Orks are going to be going first unless I can seize the initiative. Basically, it's can they figure out quick enough on the auspex that the enemy is right behind them or not? We're about to find out. So, on a 6, they did notice. So, show me that Phil first. No, did not hear it in time. He sees it on his side. I don't on my side. So it will be the Orks' first turn here. We'll come back to you after their movement phase. All right, movement phase for the Orks. Everybody's moving up here. In fact, everyone in the middle here advanced because they're evil sons, and that means that they don't care. So these guys all just did their normal moves. These guys all advanced, and the War Trike, is it? Yeah, the War Trike. He used his fuel mix-a-grot, which means that he gets the turbo boost basically. So that should be pretty cool for him. So that is going to be it for the movement phase. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so we're going to start off with his Megatrax Scrapjet. He's going to fire all of his missiles into my Dark Talon, and he's going to fire his big shooters into my Land Speeder up front here. So he's going to spend 2 CP on more DACA, which means that on 5s and 6s we'll trigger DACA. So the auto hits on 5s and 6s, and then
better than hitting on 6s.
Better than hitting on 6s because he's -1 to hit. So it would have been hitting on 6s, but now he'll be hitting on 5s and 6s because of more DACA and getting more shots because of that. So what are we going to do first?
So we're going to do all the missiles together first.
The missiles together into here.
2d3 for my rocket rounds.
2d3 for each.
So it's
going to be
6
rockets. Pretty good there.
Plus the 1 wing rocket,
which is just 1 additional shot there.
It's funky BS against vehicles, but
yeah. So we got DACA. Yeah. So here we go. It's going to be 5 ups to hit, and those will be more shots because of that. All right. So getting 3 hits plus an additional 3 shots. So that one's cocked. Yeah. All right, so 4 hits, not bad. These are strength what?
Strength 8.
Strength 8, so 3s to wound. Getting 2 wounds, AP. AP -2, so looking for 5 ups. Not making either of those. 6 damage total. All right, so now he's going to have his big shooter shots into my land speeder up here. He's going to have the green dice that you're going to see, the fill face dice here. These are going to be the ones from the grot, because half of them are grot shooting, half of them are orc shooting. So the green ones are going to be hitting on 5s and 6s. Oh no, yeah, you said 5s and 6s. Greens and 5s and 6s because of the orc, and the blue's going to be the grot hitting on 4s, 5s, or 6s. All of them will get more DACA on 5s and 6s. So here we go.
All right. Fill dice are doing pretty good for me.
Yeah, of course they are, because that's how they roll when it's not me.
Those are going to DACA.
All right, we'll go back to that. Good. All right, so now they're going to have their second shots because of more DACA.
None of that DACA.
Did not make a difference on those. So these are now what? Strength
5.
Strength 5, so 5s to wound. Getting no wounds. Okay. All right, so now his shock jump drags, or jump shock drag.
Yeah, right.
Shock jump drags. That was right the first time. It's going to fire everything into my Dark Talon over here. So the greens are going to be the
custom shock rifle.
Custom shock rifle, and the blue is going to be rocket launcher. So greens are hitting on 4s.
Blue's hitting on a 6.
Blue's hitting on a 6 because it's -1 to hit, and then the greens are going to be grots. So we're hitting on 5s.
And a targeting squig.
Oh, and a targeting squig. So they get +1 to hit.
BS3.
Yeah, their base BS3. Yeah. So it goes to a 4 because of -1 to hit. And those ones, the jump shock dragstas and the war boss on a bike are death skulls. So they get to reroll 1 hit, 1 wound, and 1 damage roll per unit per turn. So here we go.
All right. So both shock rifles will hit.
So everything is going to... Oh, no, that was not going to hit. That's right. That was on 6s. Yep, -1 to hit. All right, so that's going to be 2 hits there.
Reroll that.
He's going to spend a CP to reroll it. Oh, no, can reroll it because he can because of death skulls. Nope, not meant to be. Now these are going to be strength 8, so 3s to wound. Getting 1 wound, but reroll 1 wound. Nope, still not meant to be. So that's -2, so it's going to be looking for a 5 up. No, don't make that one.
D6 damage.
D6 damage. And with that
I'm gonna reroll that.
Gonna reroll that because he can because of death skulls. Into a 5, he is dead. I don't think he's close enough to blow up into anyone, but that is first strike. All right, so now his custom Booster Blaster is going to fire his rivet cannon into my land speeder up here, and then the big shooters, the Grot Blaster into these. Wow, there is like, I am gonna be asking him over and over again what any of these things are. They are totally new lexicon. I know. I'm surprised you learned this too. This is all new lexicon to me here. Grot Blast into them. Rivet cannon into this guy. So what are we going to do first? Rivet cannon first. So these are going to be hitting on 5s to hit. All right, getting 2 with DACAs. Getting another hit there. So that's 3 hits. Strength 7, so 3s to wound. Getting 2 wounds. AP -1. So looking for 4 up saves. And I make them both. Woo! And then the Grot Blaster. Hitting on a 4. No hit. All right, so now this guy is in range for a lot more. He's going to fire the exhaust pipes, which are 4 D3 auto hits because they are basically they're burners. We've also got his stick bomb is going to go into here, and the, what is it? And the Grot Blaster is going to hit here. They can fire both of those because they have a rule called the Grot Sitting Shotgun. So they can, riding shotgun, so they can both shoot into there. And then the Rivet Gun is going to fire into my Land Speeder up here. So we're going to go with the Rivet Cannon first.
Yep. Oh, Rivet Cannon first.
Right?
Yep.
Rivet Cannon first. 5s or 6s to hit.
5s and 6s.
Got 2 Daka Daka Daka.
Yep. Nope.
Still with just 2. 3s to wound. Getting 1 wound. -1, so 4 up save. Yeah, he good. All right, now we've got the burners into here. So that's going to be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots.
Yep.
And by shots, I meant hits. So these are strength 4, so 5s to wound. Getting 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds.
Yep.
AP, no AP on these ones, so 3 up saves for them. And I failed 2 of them, that's a dead guy. Now the stick bomb. That is a hit. Oh, 6 shots with the stick bomb. All right.
It's a frag grenade.
It's a frag grenade.
5s.
Hitting on, hitting on 5s. That is going to be 2 Daka Dakas. That's another hit, so 3 hits. Strength 3, so 5s to wound. Nope, no wounds there. And the Grot Blaster.
1 hit.
1 hit. Because it's a Grot, but no wound. And then the other custom Booster Blaster is going to do the exact same setup here. So these are going to be the Rivet Cannon into my Land Speeder. Getting 2 hits again, 2 Daka Dakas.
At least I'm consistent.
Yeah, you're consistently getting these. Getting no more hits there though. So these are going to be wounding on 3s. Getting 2 wounds.
2 4-ups.
4-ups. Making them both. And now we're going to go with the burners. So that's going to be 3, 6, 7, 8. Wound on 5s. Getting 1 wound. 1 wound. And a save. And a stick bomb. Gonna get 1 shot. That's not going to hit. And the Grot Blaster is a hit. And is a wound. And it does do a wound. And then these guys are going to be firing into my Black Knights over here. So this is going to be the first one.
Okay.
That is no hits.
That's 1.
1 hit because of BS3 with the Grot shooting that one there. So it's going to spend re-roll the other one there.
Death Skulls.
Yeah. Into the hits. So that's going to be and Daka Daka. Yeah. All right. So that's 3 hits on those 2 shots. These are strength
8.
Strength 8. So 3s to wound. Getting 2 wounds.
Gonna re-roll one of these.
You want to re-roll the other one?
Because
of that's yep. There we go. 3 wounds. AP -2. So 5 up saves. Get back here. Making 1 of them damage on this.
Damage or D6 damage.
D6 damage. So the first one is going to kill a guy.
Oh yeah, D6.
D6 kills a guy.
That's plenty.
That's as much as you need, and kills a guy.
All right.
And then the other one's going to do the exact same thing. All right, re-roll 1 of those.
Daka Daka, and I'm going to re-roll the 2 because the 4 hits.
Yep. All right, into a miss. So it's 1 Daka. Oh, you got Daka Daka on that.
I did on the rocket.
Yep.
Yes. So needing a 5 for this.
Yes.
Nope.
No, nothing there from the Daka Daka. So that's 1 of each.
Need 3s.
So both of them need 3s to wound. Re-roll that because of bad moons. Into 2 wounds. Death Skulls. Sorry, Death Skulls. Death Skulls. -2 on both. So we'll do the blue one, which is the custom shock rifle, whatever it is. Shock. No, that's going to go through. D6 damage. Is a dead guy, and then the other one. It's a flat 3, and that's going to kill another guy. All right, so now his war boss on a bike is going to fire everything into my dude bro up front here. So is he -1 to hit because of advancing?
Yes.
Yes, so he's -1 to hit. So everything's on 6s because of Daka Daka.
Yeah. So the Daka Guns.
The Daka Guns.
Got
getting 2 hits, so with Daka Daka, so get to reroll. No. All right, nothing there. And then
strength 5.
Strength 5, so looking for a 5 to wound. Getting 2 wounds. AP nothing, so 3 up saves. Oh, you can only make 4 ups apparently. Oh! And then the shooter and the rocket. 1 hit because of Daka Daka.
And he's a Death Skull.
He's Death Skull, so he's going to reroll that.
Nope.
Nope, not meant to be. So the shooter, Daka Daka for the shooter. Nope.
All right, needing a 5.
5 to wound. That's a wound. Okay. And again, he takes it. And now his War Trike here is going to fire everything into my bikers over here. So we're going to go with the Kill a Jet first.
3 hits.
That is going to have 3 hits. Strength 5, so 4s to wound. Heavy Flamer. So that's going to be 2 wounds.
AP minus 1.
AP minus 1, so 2 4-up saves. Making 1, failing 1. All right, now all his shotguns are going to fire. He's within 6 inches, so they will have hitting on 4s instead. All right, getting 2 hits.
4s to wound.
4s to wound. That is going to be 1 wound. AP,
None.
nothing. So 3-up save. He's good with a filth burst. And now the Snagga Claw, which is basically his power claw that he's shooting there. No hit there. All right, so now his War Trike here is going to start us off in the assault phase by charging into these guys. Heavy Flamer is out of range, but we will be firing now with the Talon Master shots here. These are going to be the Heavy Bolter first, hitting on 6s. Re-rolling because of Samael. Nothing there.
Like
and now the Twin Assault Cannons.
Diesel and mushrooms.
Getting 2 hits there. And then re-rolling because of Samael. Getting 1 more hit there. So it's 3, strength 6, toughness.
Toughness is 8.
Toughness 8?
Because of my Warlord trait and my relic.
Oh, because of his Warlord trait and his relic, he's toughness 8. Gross. Here comes looking for 5s. Getting 1 wound at AP minus 1. 1 wound, what is it?
1?
Yeah.
So it's going to be a 5-up save.
5-up save.
And
And he makes it. All right, so here comes his charge distance.
All right.
No,
Here we
2
go.
inches. Here we go. He has to roll again. 5 inches will not be enough to get in. All right, so now the first boosted bike, because he's within 6 inches of the war trike here, can charge even though they advance. He's going to charge into my bikes. So I'm going to supercharge with the plasma. So the first guy, re-rolling because of Samael. Okay, kills himself. And then the second one is going to get a hit and re-rolling because of Samael. No hit there, so it's going to be strength 8, toughness T6. So looking for a 3 to wound. That is a wound, AP minus 3. Just goes right through, so he takes 2 damage. And now the Twin Bolters and the Storm Bolter from the Sergeant into him, looking for 6s. All right, 1 hit, re-rolling because of Samael. Yeah. Getting another 1.
You doubled your output.
Wow, okay. Fair enough. Strength 4, toughness 6, so 5s to wound. 1 wound there. 4-up save. Yeah, he's good. And his charge distance is totally in. And then he's got a spiked ram, so on a 4-up, he does a mortal wound.
D3 mortal.
D3 mortal wounds on a 4-up, so does not make it. And now the next guy is going to do the same thing. He's in. And his spiked ram does do D3 mortal wounds. Doing 3 mortal wounds. All right, so here we go. We're going to start with this guy over here, who's going to have
Weapon skill 4.
weapon skill 4, so 4 attacks. All righty, getting 3 hits. Strength
is 5.
5, so 4s to wound. Getting 3 wounds. AP, nothing, so 3-up saves. Oh, he did. All right, so he piled into my Talon Master over here, and then he activated and piled in and then consolidated into Samael over here. So we are now gonna go for my attacks. So my Talon is Orky. That's what Orks would do. They want to catch up here and get the kills, you know? So now this guy is going to, I'm gonna go with the Talon Master over here. So he's gonna have 5 attacks. These are going to be hitting on 2s because he's got the Helmfall blade. That's why it's 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Re-rolling because of Samael. All right, that's all hits. Strength plus 2. So that's going to be strength 6. So toughness 6. Looking for 4s to wound. Getting 2 wounds. AP minus 3. Go straight through. D3 damage. 3-6. He's dead. Does he explode?
Let's see it. 6-6.
Oh. No. All right, so now Samael is going to attack into his other guy over there. 5 attacks hitting on 2s. Rerolling because of himself. All right, so because he didn't charge his strength plus 1, so strength 5, looking for 5s to wound. That's going to be 3 wounds there. AP minus 3. Go straight through. Those are 2 damage apiece. Takes 6 damage. All right, so that is the end of turn 1 here for the Orks. That was interesting. Exciting. All sorts of dead Marines all over the table here. Let's see what these guys can do to hold out here. I did kill 1 Ork. That's pretty good, and he's pretty wounded. So we'll see how this goes. So I do have 1 morale test to take over here. He lost 4 guys, so 4 plus 6 would be a failure, but they know no fear. Yeah, into that 1, and he is good to go. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Dark Angels here on turn 1.
Blessy whips all shoot.
All right, movement phase. Samael put on the boosters here to move up a bit, and then these two guys put on the brakes and peeled around here to protect them from the orcs coming up this way. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. Into the shooting phase, we're going to start with him. He's going to fire his heavy flamer into his buggy over here. So it's the custom Booster Blaster. So it's going to be D6 shots, D6 hits, 6 hits. I'll take that. Strength 5, toughness 6, so 5s to wound. That is going to be 1 at AP minus 1. 5 up. No! So he takes a wound. All right, so now Samael's going to fire into him because he's got fly and can do so with his heavy bolters, and then the twin assault cannon is going to fire into his other custom Booster Blaster. So we're going to do the heavy bolters first, hitting on 3s because he moved, rerolling 1s because of himself. All right, those 2s are misses. These are now strength 5, so looking for 5s to wound. Rerolling 1s because of the Talonmaster there, so that's 2 wounds at AP minus 1. 5 up saves. No, he is dead. Does he explode? Don't do it. Yeah! Oh, you know what? Ah! All right, so it's D3s within 6, so we'll start with that guy back there. D3. 2. He's down to 1. He's not dead. Into my guy over here. 2. He's dead. Into my Talonmaster. 2. And then into Samael. 3. Ugh. Oof. And now the twin assault cannon into his custom Mega Blaster, or custom Booster Blaster. Again, 3s, rerolling 1s.
Custom Mega Blaster.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Mega Blaster instead of Booster.
Exactly. Strength 6, so looking for 4s to wound. Rerolling 1s because of the Talonmaster there. All right, so that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at AP minus 1.
Failed 3 of them.
Makes 3 of them, failed 3 of them. All right, so now my Talonmaster is going to fire his twin heavy bolter into the boss, twin assault cannon into the custom Booster Blast over there. So we're going to do the twin assault cannons first, hitting on 3s because he didn't move. Whoa, knocking over terrain here. Rerolling 1s, and this one's cocked. Rerolling 1s and 2s. All right, so that's all hits. Strength 6, looking for 4s to wound. Rerolling 1s because of himself, thankfully. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds at AP minus 1. So 8 5-up saves. 8 5-up saves. He makes 1 of them, so he is definitely dead. Does he explode?
No.
On a 1, he does not. All right, so now the twin heavy bolter is going to fire into his boss over there. 3s to hit, rerolling because of Samael. That is going to be 5 hits. Wounding on 5s. Rerolling 1s, but no 1s to be had there. 1 wound, and he makes the save. All right, so now my opponent is going to... I am going to charge in the charge phase into his boss over here. So here come... He's going to use the cutter profile on his the kill jet, which is instead of the burner there. So it's basically 8-inch melter shots here. So hitting on 6s. No hits there. Then we've got the shotguns. These are also going to be hitting on 6s. No hits there. And then we've got the claw. The claw. No hit there. So his charge distance, 5 inches. I don't think he's going to get him in. I'm going to spend a CP to re-roll this. Into a lane, we'll get him in. And then he's going to charge in because why not? Give it a shot. All right, so here we go. My Talonmaster is going to attack into him first. 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. Oh, that's going to be 4 hits. Wounding on T8, so wounding on 5s. 2 wounds at AP minus 3. 5 up invul saves. No, doesn't make either of those. D3 damage apiece. D3 each. Gonna do 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, 3 total. D3. So it's gonna be 3 total. I'm gonna spend another CP to reroll this because I rerolled during the assault phase. So this is the fight phase. Into 3, so it's 3, 4, 5 damage total to his boss. And now my land speeder is gonna attack into him. 2 attacks. That is going to be 1 hit, wounding on a 6. No wound there. All right, so now his war boss is going to attack into me. He's going to put his 4 attacks into my Talonmaster and 1 attack into my other dude bro there. So we're going to have the 4 attacks into my Talonmaster here, hitting on 2s, all but 1, so that's going to be 3 hits. Strength 7, so 3 is to wound. Reroll failed wounds. That does not need them, so that's going to be 3 at AP -2. So we got 3 5-up saves. Failed all of them. Is D3 damage apiece? Oh boy. 3 1s? No. Oh, close! Just enough to kill him. Does he explode? No, he does not. All right, I'm going to spend 2 CP for my Talonmaster only, and death does duty end. He is going to make the ultimate sacrifice, and he's going to get to attack back into his war boss over there. So 5 attacks hitting on 2s. That is all hits. Ooh, he is angry because he's dying. Wounding on 5s. Rerolling 1s. No, 2 wounds. That's AP -3, 2 5-up saves. Makes neither of them. So here we go. D3 damage each. You going to spend a CP on one of those? He wants to. 1 second. All right, my opponent's going to spend a CP to reroll one of those. Oh, and does not make it. So here we go. 2 D3 damage. And with that, he is dead. Does he explode? No, he does not. All right, so that is the end of the orc turn here. So the reason he doesn't get to attack here is because die rolls are done individually in a row, which is the same reason why if you're taking armor saves on a unit that is half in cover and half not in cover, you can take them one at a time when the guy's out of cover until you've removed them and they're there. So because he did his attacks first onto my dude bro over here, the stratagem specifically states when he is slain before you remove it. So he was slain before we got to the last attack onto him, and he died before he could make that last attack. So that is why that happened. But that is the end of turn 1. Wow. It's pretty brutal. There's a whole lot of dead things, but I think this next shooting phase is going to be kind of rough. I've got to hope that I can make a whole lot of saves on him. I mean, he did well the first round against all those rivets. Let's see if he can do well against anything else.
Well, there's no more rivets.
No more rivets. That was it. There was no more rivets. So now now he can remember that he's got to avoid all the other shots as well. So that is going to be it for the Dark Angels turn here on turn 1. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Orcs on turn 2. All right, board placement here. Everything got shifted back to 6 inches as they start to get closer to the refineries over here. Everyone got moved back 6 inches, so we can see the refinery that they're moving into over in this way. And movement phase for the Orcs, this guy shot up over this way. Did he advance or no? No, did not advance, just moved up. He also moved up over here. And now we're going to move the shock jump dragster. So they've got a special rule where when they advance, if you roll a 4+ for the advance, they deep strike, essentially. They basically just go poof out of existence and then reappear anywhere that's 9 inches away from the opponent, so enemy model. So we're going to go the first guy over there first.
4 up.
4 up? No, so he's just going to move his normal advance. He still gets to advance, so it's his, what, is it 12 inches or 15-inch move because he just advanced up there. Pretty good. The next guy over there is also going to move 15 inches up. Apparently they don't want to blip. We wanted to show cool things. And this guy over here. There we go. He's going to deep strike. Oh, but he also can take a mortal wound on a, what is it? 6. On a 6. Oh! So he's going to take a mortal wound and he'll get to deep strike, so we'll bring him back after he does that. And there he is. He popped up shooting straight at Samael, so he'll have to either figure out a way to juke around him or not. We'll find out how that goes. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so we're going to start the shooting phase with this guy shooting into my land speeder over here. So he did advance, so he's going to be -1 to hit with these assault weapons. So these are going to be hitting on
6s for green.
6s for green, 4s for blue. All right. Reroll because of death skulls. Nope, not meant to be. These are going to be strength 8, so looking for 3s to wound. That is 2 wounds.
That's actually a mortal wound.
That's actually a mortal wound, so he will be dead. Does he explode? No, he does not. And then he's going to fire just his big shooters. He just wants to soften him up. He wants to keep him alive till he can run into him with his own car, so he can loot him. So here comes the big shooters.
So Greens are hitting on 5s and
Greens
6s.
are hitting on 5s and 6s.
Blues are hitting on 4s.
Blues are hitting on 4s, but those 6s are going to be Daka. So we got 1 green and 2 blues. Okay, that's another 2 hits.
2 hits, yeah.
Not bad.
And 5s to wound.
And 5s to wound because they're strength 4.
Strength 5.
Oh, strength 5, but still, same difference. 5s to wound, so
no
2
AP.
no AP. So we got 2 3-up saves. And I make 1 of them.
Shoot.
And then he's going to fire his Daka guns and shoot it into Samael.
So Daka guns.
Daka guns first.
Got
That's
1 hit.
1 hit. No wound.
Yep.
And the shooter. 1 hit. Daka. Nope.
Just 1
that's
hit.
just the 1 hit.
5 to wound.
And a 5 to wound.
Yes.
That's a wound. But that's a save with a filth first. Woo! All right, so we're going to move straight into the assault phase here. His scrap jet's going to charge into Samael. We're going to start Overwatch with the heavy bolter first, hitting on 6s. Re-rolling because of himself. Just 1 hit. Looking for a 5 to wound. No wound there. And now the twin assault cannon. Getting 1, 2, 3 hits there and re-rolling because of himself. Getting another 1 there, so that's 4 hits. Strength 6, so 4's, toughness 6, so 4's to wound. No re-rolling because his buddy's dead, so that's 1 wound at AP -1. And he takes it.
Charge.
And his charge distance is way in. And he's got the spiked ram as well, so on a 4+. Oh, D3 mortal wounds. Whoa, where'd it go?
That's 2.
That's 2, so he's still alive. He's got to spend his last CP to re-roll it because on the 3 he will be dead.
Let's go.
Here we go. Here we go. No, down to 1. He's better. He's better alive. And now the war boss is going to charge in. He's in. Megatrak's going to go first.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. That is going to be 1 wound, 1 hit.
Wounded on 3.
Wound on 3. That's a wound. AP -2. Looking for a 4-up invul save because he's got an Iron Halo. No, he takes it. D3 wounds.
2 damage.
2 damage. That's enough to kill him. Does he explode? He doesn't. And with that, the Orks have successfully destroyed the Dark Angels. Wow. These wagons are, the buggies here are super cool. They've got such fun rules. They've got like awesome Daka that they're just like so tough. That's awesome. I really thoroughly enjoyed playing against them here. This was a ton of fun. Sorry you didn't get to see more of the board going down. I didn't get to survive long enough. That was on me. Yeah, good problems to have for the Orks, bad problems to have for me, man. Oh man, that was a ton of fun. A really quick one, but a ton of fun. Really like that. And I like the idea of just like 2 fast forces like meeting out on the open highway there, just like shooting down and just explosions. And I like to think of it like going really fast where they just like shot up the board or just like up the road and just like explosions everywhere as the land speeders are juking in and out, like slashing them with their swords. One of the bike, yeah, exactly. Oh, because of Michael Bay, exactly. I like it. That was a ton of fun. Michael Ork Bay, exactly. I like that. Morkel Bay. We're going with Morkel Bay. Morkel Bay with the explosions there. Oh man, a ton of fun. But I hope you guys have all enjoyed this. I certainly have. I've been Phil the Glacial Geek as always. My opponent's been Harris, and until next time, have fun.